Black.
Resume. Hello and welcome to the AM Munch. I am Michael, that's Amy, and we are here to do what we came to do. But before we do what we came to do, I'd like to just bring us just down just a little bit and just have a moment of silence
Yeah.
for the officer that got shot in the line of duty, Austin. Just keep his family in prayer. Just give one moment if we can. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's not a very happy scene right now here in Vegas because of what happened. And I know it happens all over the world. It rarely happens here in Vegas, as much as maybe happened around the world. So this is a very tough, yesterday was a very tough day for the Metropolitan Police Department. But I was glad to be there and support to the best of my ability, which is really interesting that the topic that we have today that was chosen before that happened is don't give up the ship. Don't give up the ship. And the meaning behind that is just so important because it was, I didn't know, Amy, if you were going to go into detail where it came from.
Well, I have to
But,
just show you. So, a couple of years ago, my father-in-law went to Annapolis in the Naval Academy,
uh-huh.
and Ross and I went to they have a big reunion,
Uh-huh.
and it was our anniversary, and
Okay.
he bought me the shirt, "Don't
Yeah.
the ship." So
Yeah.
that's where it started from. But yeah, same for me. It was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know what the heck we were really walking into, but I think it's really important.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good thing
Yeah.
we have the grief police with us, is all I gotta say.
And the first time that it was ever mentioned, um, was the American naval captain, James Lawrence, said it on what was it, June 1st, 1813, during the War of 1812. And and although he asked, it was the commanding the U.S. warship Chesapeake, fighting the British ship HMS Shannon. Captain Lawrence was badly hurt. As men carried him below deck, he told his crew to keep fighting. All right. And then
Mm.
later that year, the Naval Academy, Oliver Perry, who was his very good friend, put those words on a big battle flag to honor his
Mm.
dead friend because he died in the battle. And they did have to give up. But even though they had to give up, those words stick with people today. Don't give up the ship. And it means so much. It means so much for the Naval Academy. It means so much for people who are in service. It means so much for firefighters, for veterans, for first responders, and definitely for officers. So our encouragement today is don't give up the ship. But it also means a lot for our local people,
Mm.
our leaders to don't give up the ship. And so what
Mhm.
does that mean for you? Right? What ship are you willing not to give up? Right? Is there a ship in your life, Amy, that you are willing not to give up?
Well, it's so interesting. So we started talking about this, and
Uh-huh.
it's like, yeah, what do I stand for? Really?
Right.
Right now,
Right.
me? And then I was walking in my office, and if you notice, I have all these badges, and
Uh-huh.
this one popped up, and smile. Familiar. Who would say keep
You
on
got it
smiling?
upside down.
Anybody I know, well, anybody that you
Yeah.
know. And then one of the things, so we're, last year's conference,
Uh-huh.
and one of the things I love that you said, we are not alone.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of, that helps me to not give up the ship. If
Right.
I feel like I'm alone, I can't do this by myself, I'm
Yeah.
out. And
Yeah.
one of the things that we talk about often, and I just want to be completely honest, a really good friend of mine is in hospice and she's passing at any moment.
Right.
And part of me, feels very alone. And
Yeah.
one of the things that I've learned and got, thank you so much, Michael. You've really helped me reinforce this. I
Hmm.
didn't wait. I started reaching out for help from the people that see me and hear me. And a woman that I work with at the vet center, she
Hmm.
came back to me and she said, "You are not alone." And I was
Right.
it didn't
Yeah.
seem like much. Those are just a few words,
Just a
but
few words.
they really matter.
Yeah. Praying for you, Amy. Yeah,
Thank you.
it is. And I tell you, when I went in the room with the officers prior to being notified and letting them know they're not alone, I can feel their pain. I can feel their suffering. And I couldn't just stand there and just wait for a notification. And I brought water in little bottles of water. For me, it's a specific reason that I do that because a little bottle of water is a hand size water
Mhm,
for
mhm,
everyone. It's
mhm.
cold and it's like even though you're troubled, when you feel that cold, it's like a chill that goes to your
Oh,
body,
yes.
right? And it's small enough to where it doesn't make you have to get up and leave and go to the restroom. You want to stay in the presence, you want to stay in the moment, you want to be around, friends and coworkers if you're about to be given some news and you're not for sure what it's going to be. But I went around the room, even though they had water on the table. I said, no, I gotta keep moving. And I was led, not by me, but by the Holy Spirit, go around the room and ask everybody, do you want some water? Some people said no, some people said yes, and it wasn't that they didn't want to walk up there. It was just that, we needed to reach out. And so, Amy, you reached out to her and you were led by the Spirit. I reached out to the officers that were there for Metro because I was led by the Spirit, and when we're led by the Spirit to do things to support one another, we've got to make sure that nobody is in a sinking ship. You know, Nobody has gotten so many holes in their ship that they can no longer do the job that they are called to do.
Yes.
We're all called to do major work in the community. And I tell you, being a police officer, from what I've seen from my own perspective, is like one of the most honorable jobs that you can
Yeah.
have because
True
you
service.
help people who you don't know every day and who don't even love you, but you love them first
Wow.
by protecting them, by serving them, by being there at some of their worst times and sometimes some of their best times.
Mhm.
And the best times could be the worst times for somebody else that's there because they had to protect them.
Yeah.
And, I love officers. I love what they do. I have tremendous respect for them. I love veterans. I love what they do. I have tremendous respect for them. Um, and I love firefighters and first responders for the work that they do. Tremendous respect for them. And I don't think I ever realized that until I got into talking about and being around them and, trying to learn what their job is all about. And it's like, oh my gosh, I just saw them as that's your role. But
Right.
to be there with them and go through some of the things that they go through and talk with them, it's like there's so much more to what they do that we don't take into consideration. And some of them are in boats that aren't sinking, but there are a
They
lot of
got some
shots.
holes.
There
They've
are a
got
lot
some
of shots
holes.
that's being thrown. There's a lot of bombs
Well,
that's being
right,
thrown
even
at them.
even if it
Yeah,
didn't create a hole, right?
yeah, yeah.
It's like knowing that I'm trying to do good and
Right,
people are against me. That's a
right,
lot scary.
right. Because you got to get up and do, and you have to get up and give, and you still got to get up and share the best of you to the next person. even though
Each
the
and
last
every
person,
time.
yeah, even though the last person didn't give it to you. So that's why we, as community servers, you know, we never surrender, we never stop trying, we never give in to defeat, no matter what we're facing, and no matter how hard the times are, no matter how bad the situation may be, we never give up. And so that's our challenge today, and that's our encouragement today.
And I went
Never
through it. What
give up.
giving up, not giving up may look like I got up and took a shower today.
Right, right.
So, so not giving up can
Mhm.
look like lots of different things.
Right. And not giving up could mean I'm not going to go grab that bottle of whatever to drown my sorrows.
I'm going to
Uh,
reach out to somebody who cares about me.
right, right. I'm not going to go and sleep with that other person to drown my sorrows. I'm not going to go and get into an argument with this person to drown my sorrows. I'm not going to take those pills to drown my sorrows. Um,
I'm
I
going to
am
stop
going,
and take a nice deep breath.
right,
And what's the next best choice I can make?
right. And think about those those times that you have gone to a training and somebody like Amy has shared with you tapping. Uh, somebody has told you, a chaplain has told you, call me when you need me. Somebody from Pure Support has shared with you techniques to be able to cope with the situations that you've gone through. Think about that before you do anything else. Because those moments that those trainings that you had are very important. And I know sometimes it may seem like unnecessary because you haven't had
Mhm.
those situations, but we don't we don't take those courses to because we're going through something in the moment. We take those courses to prepare for something in the future.
Yes. Oh, that's a really good point.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and the future is here today for a lot of people in the Metropolitan Police Department, but also in other departments. My department, CCSD Police Department, had a great presence there too, and it affected them greatly as well.
Mhm.
And so, and a lot of other departments, Henderson Police Department, and all the other ones that were there, North Las Vegas Police Department, the marshals were there, and all of them, it affects them because there is a family in doing that. I tell you, there was a flag that the fire department hung up. Oh my gosh, it was just so impressive how huge it was and how they had it hanging up there. And I'm definitely going to put it on my page. So when you get a chance, if you can, take a look at the Adopt a Cop page. I'm going to hang it on my Adopt a Cop page and Community Connect page because it is just beautiful to see the United States flag and how big it is and how impressive it is to blow in the wind last night. It just means so much more. The work that people do is for people in our community is, I mean, there are no words. It's just, they're tremendous people. They're tremendous people with heart. They're tremendous people that have family challenges. They have everything that everybody else has,
Yeah.
but they have something that other people don't have. They put their lives on the line. Whether you're firefighters, whether you are officer, whether you are a veteran, and even clergy put their lives on the line for other people because we care that much about others more so than ourselves. And the reality of doing that is that sometimes we can lose our lives. It's not just a slogan. It's true. It's real life.
And also the people that we love,
Yeah.
that we lose them too. And so
Yeah.
it affects the whole community.
It affects the whole community. Yeah, especially when someone does give up the ship, and we see them giving up the ship,
That
and
can
we
cause us to want to give up too.
yeah, it's like, you know what? There's not a lot that we can do sometimes. I mean, You can be there, you can encourage them, you can try to put the most responsible people in their lives, but there's nothing more you can do. You have a personal decision to make. You know, do you want to give up the ship, or you want to keep on fighting? Or
You
you
know,
have
and you
customers?
don't have to make that decision forever. That's the thing
Yeah,
that's so good.
yeah.
You
Oh
just make
yeah.
just one decision and then make
Uh-huh.
another decision. You don't have to decide forever. Just
Right,
right now. That's all
right,
we're
right
asking.
now.
Just right now.
Uh-huh. And let that be the first day. And then tomorrow, let that be the next day. And then the next day. And then the next day. And you'll find out that that ship is not sinking at all. It's actually
Well,
stronger.
and you might even be on a big cruise. Who knows?
Yeah.
With a whole lot of other cool people.
Yeah, I said that's not a hole. That's no that's not a hole in my ship, you know. That's a little
Just
pin.
a little putty. I'm good to go.
Yeah, there you go, right? So my encouragement today is to keep on fighting and live and be prosperous, right?
Oh.
Right. Now,
Oh.
I know this shouldn't be up here, so I'm gonna put that
Yeah,
down.
that's
All
probably
right.
good. Yeah, that's
And we'll
probably
raise
good.
that one up. How about, oh, wait. Anybody knows me knows I love potato heads, right? So,
Oh, Chaplain
so
potato.
that's right. That's
That's
right.
right.
So, so live and be prosper. Okay. All
And
right.
please hear us. You are not alone.
You're not
Reach
alone.
out. If you're making that decision and it's struggling,
Yeah.
reach out. We're
Reach
here.
out. Reach out to
Somebody's
someone
here,
you know.
please.
Yeah. There are a lot of people that care. There are people that care about you that you have no idea. You have no idea. But we've trained to help you. We have trained for our moment, our time to be there when you need us. And that's why we do it. We do it because we want to say, at that moment, that time that you need us, whether it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, in the moment of your crisis, your challenge, we're there for you if you need us. And we love you. Now breathe. This was a challenging munch, but it's a munch that we need to have because our community is challenged right now.
Yeah.
And and there are a lot of people that are uh, suffering right now or feeling the crisis behind what happened. And so we have to have this conversation. It's important to have this conversation. It is, for me right now, having this conversation with you, Amy, has been relieving for me
Mhm.
because I'm able to talk about it. And
Mhm.
so, again, I hope that our officers, our firefighters, our veterans, our clergy are stepping out and talking to someone about whatever they're challenged with.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
important.
it is.
Right. Don't carry the burden.
Mm-mm.
Pass it on to somebody else, or at least share it with somebody else.
Well, find something good to munch on.
That's right. That's right. All right. All right. I'm munching your way. Right. Right. And prosperous. Be prosperous. All
And
right.
be prosperous.
No matter what you do, no matter what you're going through, my encouragement is always going to be the same. Keep
Keep
on
on
smiling.
smiling.
It's just something about smiling that just relieves the tension
It does.
in your
And
body.
physically it does.
It
It
does.
it does.
It does. And you find something to smile about. What is it that brings you joy? I mean, right now, I could be going through the worst moment in my life, but if I think about my grandson, boom, it is gone because the joy that my grandson brings me makes me smile no matter what. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see my grandson in a couple hours, so whatever.
Yay! I can get through this. I
Yeah,
can
we'll get
get
through
through
it.
this.
You'll get through it. All right. So anyway, take care. Have a good day and keep on smiling. And remember to attend our conference. Our conference is coming up when, Amy?
November 12th through the 14th.
12th to the 14th. And our slogan is what?
Stay in the fight.
Stay in the fight. We want you to stay in the fight, right? And
Stay in
keep
the
on
fight with us,
smiling.
and we'll
That's
make it
right.
more fun for you. We promise.
Oh, we've got a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff in store for you for this conference. It's
Hmm.
going to be a blast. I tell you, I don't think there's never going to be um, a conference like this where we're going to have some fun, but we're going to talk about some tough stuff like
We're
we
gonna
did
go
today.
for it. That's right, in all directions.
That's
Yep.
right. All right.
All
Take
right.
care.
See you later.
See you later.